trying to embarrass us, man. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm coming in just like that. Somebody out here against me. They out here trying to embarrass me. The Spreaker app is trash. It's bothering me.
A disgruntled ex-employee.
Yeah, somebody out here. Oh, that's what's going on.
Yeah. Oh, girl.
Hey, man, listen. I was just rudely cut off, interrupted. And like I said, this is going to be a fantastic show. I'm not going to let the powers that be that want to stop this machine stop the machine. Anyway, like I was saying, this weekend I went to go see Den of Thieves. If you're a movie buff, it'll remind you of at least 2 or 3 movies. I don't want to play spoiler. It's something to watch. If you just like watching movies, it's something to watch. You will be entertained, but you won't. On a scale of 1 to 10, man.
That's what I say. What's on
a scale of 1 to 10? In my personal opinion, I give that motherfucker a strong 4.
Strong 4.
A strong 4, and I have a strict scale.
I was gonna go see it. I'm just gonna watch it at home.
Well, wait for it to come out and tell you what I didn't like about it. It's a clear knockoff of Heat.
Heat. I thought that too. I said that's like a black version of Heat.
It's a clear knockoff of Heat and damn,
Reservoir Dogs. Got a little Reservoir Dogs.
No. Usual Suspects.
Usual Suspects. Okay.
You seen Usual Suspects?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Usual Suspects is beyond good. It's a classic.
Yeah.
But
so it's Reservoir Dogs.
You like Reservoir Dogs?
Yeah.
I could not get into that, man.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, a lot of people liked it, but me personally, and I like Quentin Tarantino movies generally, but it was, and
that's probably one of his. Nah, that's not one of his worst.
You think one of his worst?
I don't think that's one of his worst.
What's his worst one?
Probably that second Dust to Dawn shit.
He didn't do that.
He didn't do that?
Nah.
So I can't really
I think
think of
Rodriguez did that shit. So yeah, damn, what the fuck? But yeah, if you in the movies and shit, man, you won't look at that dinner things like it's anything classic.
Okay.
But if you just looking for something to do on the weekend, it was only 4 people in the theater. I think one person snuck in. I think dude snuck his girl in. I think he was in there. He was weird as shit because he was in there complaining doing the commercials, because that's what the fuck they are. They not even like, you get some movie previews, but now they start throwing commercials. Like you liable to see a fucking Geico commercial before the movie.
Yeah.
But
speaking
of Heat, hold on real quick. He went out there to the concession stand, was complaining about the lights being on.
Like the episode of Boondocks when they snuck in to see Soul playing.
Yeah. it was something like that. But what you saying about Heat?
Where do you rank Heat as far as like movies?
Heat not one of my favorite films.
It's not.
It's a great film, but it's not one of my favorites. I like about Heat was like some of the points that it made. Like, it has memorable moments and memorable quotes. The main one is if
don't get attached to anything,
you're not willing to walk out. If you can't leave something in 60 seconds.
Yeah, will it walk out in 30 seconds flat?
Yeah. Was it 60 or 30?
30.
If you can't leave something in 30 seconds, you shouldn't be fucking with it. The concept and something. And if he'd have stuck to that concept, he'd have got away.
He would have got away. Trying to go back and kill Wayne.
93, 94. It's an old movie. It's an old movie, so if you ain't seen that shit by now, fuck you.
He should just let Wayne go and just kill him later on in life, because he was free.
He was addicted, but that's how, man, listen, you can get addicted to certain things, man. Like, you have to see things through. And
yeah, he wanted to finish that job.
Yeah, that was one of the parts that stood out to me. And then that bitch, man.
Yeah.
That bitch was utterly useless. She
fucked him up.
She fucked the whole shit up. Yeah, and not so much as she. It's easy to blame her for his inability to separate her from his business and shit, but she did have a redeeming quality when she tipped him off that the fuzz was there.
Yeah, Chris.
So that bitch,
Chris,
she kind of, but I don't. Who did he? Do you even know? That wasn't Brian De Palma, was it?
I don't know.
Brian De Palma, of course, he did the classic Scarface, which is clearly one of my. Matter of fact,
that's one of my favorite.
Right now, pop quiz. What's your top 5 movies?
My top 5 movies. Scarface is one. It's kind of weird. If I go like top every, so I have to separate by genre, but just off the top, I'm gonna go Scarface. I Live Professional. I don't know, Perfect World, Perfect Day. Casino, and what's another movie that I watch over and over all the time? I can't think of it. Man, so many. Like, I'm a movie buff too. Like, dang.
My favorite 5 is Scarface. This is not in a particular order. Scarface, like Carlito's Way.
That's it, Carlito's Way.
The Usual Suspects. I like the Young Guns, the first Young Guns, and I like the 5 Heartbeats. Those are my 5 favorite movies.
Yeah, 5 Heartbeats is a classic.
Those are all movies I've seen at least 5 times a piece.
Yeah. Did you like Carlito's Way, Rise to Power, the prequel?
No. Fuck no.
With Puffy playing Nicky Barnes.
Fuck no. Fuck no. I didn't like that movie at all. I don't. It's certain movies, and then it's movies like Out on Side, like On the Edge, which is like The Godfather 1 and 2.
Yeah,
which we'll be talking about Marlon Brando a little bit later.
Oh my goodness,
Godfather Part 1 and 2, and a movie I like too was a Denzel movie was Deja Vu. Yeah. I like that shit. That shit's fucking.
You ever seen Illegal Tender?
That's that shit with John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
No, I ain't see that shit.
Ah, that shit good.
Is it?
Yeah,
but
it's definitely good. That's where what was the show? Pyre, not 50 Cent Pyre, but the Fat Joe and all that shit. Yeah. That was basically a spinoff of that. It kind of like
I don't think I've seen that. The Power. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but Illegal Tender is good as shit. Like from beginning to end, kind of it tells us like movies supposed to tell a story, especially those type of movies. And
so it tell the reverse.
It kind of starts. It don't tell the beginning of the story. It starts like at the middle and the end, but then it goes back to why everybody is where they are.
Yeah,
and it's really good. Not like Crash though, but
Crash is incredible. Like it's a lot of good movies. Crash. Some movies, man, I'm gonna tell you, it's some things where. Like, I like to think of myself as being a creative person. Like, I'm realistic in my mind. Like, there's some things that I know that had I been pushed into or my talents had been fostered, I could have been great at it. Like, I could have been one of the greatest writers. I feel like I could have been a great rapper. And I feel like I could have been a great trapper. I feel like if somebody pushed me in any of those directions, I could have been great. But in that same sense, me knowing the limits of my capabilities, when I say a great writer, I don't think that I could have wrote something like a Crash.
Crash was incredible.
What's another story? A Godfather. Yeah. Like because I'm impatient, and when you writing these movies, like people don't understand that Godfather was a book written first by Mario Puzo.
Yeah,
and it's so the detail, like everything, the detail is what make things incredible. So. I know I couldn't have did a Godfather as far as rap go. I know I couldn't have did an Andre 3000 verse on Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like
couldn't write Boys in the Hood.
I could have wrote that shit.
You could have wrote that.
I could have wrote Boys in the Hood. Not the same thing about Boys in the Hood, but it's just simple.
Yeah.
Like it's a great movie which should be on that list that we mentioned. I think Boys in the Hood is the best gangster movie ever.
You think so?
As hood movies.
Hood movie. Over Menace Society?
I was not a Menace Society fan. And I'm gonna tell you why. I was late seeing it. I saw it after everybody. Okay. And the reason why Trey, what's his name? What's the nigga name?
Trey.
No, the nigga who what's the Lorenz Tate.
Oh dog.
Lorenz Tate. He was pretty much new when Menace Society came out. So he
did a lot of smaller screen
his
stuff.
His character in there was more believable.
You know who was supposed to play that role?
Let me tell the story real quick. By the time I saw it, I had seen him on TV show South Central where he was crying to his mama all the time. So I couldn't I couldn't get into his character like the hardcore shit that was supposed to invoke, and then the Jada Pinkett trying to run away from the hood fairy tale. The shit, it was just too simple.
And the football dude that was supposed to go off to Kansas play football.
Yeah. I mean, it was like you trying to tell all these stories real quick in a certain movie, but it's a classic, got classic quotes. But what was you saying, who was supposed to play?
Tupac was supposed to play O-Dog.
He was supposed to play Sharif.
I thought he was supposed to play O-Dog.
Tupac was supposed to play Sharif.
Yeah, then he whooped the Hughes brothers, and it's like, nah, you got somewhere. But he was produced by Art Linson and directed by Michael Mann.
Yeah. Who why they don't make hood movies no more? The last great hood movie was Blue Hill Avenue.
That is a
Blue Hill Avenue.
I watch that all the time.
Blue Hill, and that's goes on one of the best movies ever.
Yeah,
it's low budget as fuck, but that is a classic.
To see him go for G Money to the head of the
that shit was a classic.
With TWA, he had old boy like he was always 2 steps ahead of. Dude, yeah. I can't think of his name.
I can't I need to watch Blue Hill Avenue because I haven't watched it in so long. But from what I can remember, it was the last great hood movie. Yeah, I think so. And
it, that went straight to DVD.
Yeah, and it was. I think it was a Lionsgate. Like was it Sanaa Lathan's father? Was it him who did that shit?
Yeah.
But that's one of my favorite fucking movies. I need to watch that shit again.
Alan Payne, he played the hell out of that.
I could probably find it on Amazon for like 50 cents.
Yeah.
What you get into this weekend though?
Nothing. Went and hooped. Shot my first video. Well, I had it shot for a while. Well, no, I did. I shot a video, but I didn't upload it. I uploaded the introductory. Sunday service as you cuss me. Well, not cuss me, as you talk about me.
Hey, Corey, hey man, listen, fuck that. We're gonna delve into this. First, when he said he shot a video, he talking about for his new vlog, which he just released the introduction video.
Corey GQ Fresh Fashionably Late.
Listen, go on YouTube, search Corey GQ Fresh Fashionably Late. And you're going to see the introduction to his new vlog series. That's over. I seen him talking about a shade room. It's going to take over.
It was on GQ.com, too.
We're going to get more into that later because we're leaving no stones unturned. Corey is the most thirsty for leaks on Instagram. This nigga will hashtag a roach. He will put hashtag 6 legs. Listen. This nigga out here trying to pimp the Most High. Corey will put a picture of him going to church. What do you think? Hashtag praying, man. Hashtag Bible.
Look good, yeah.
Hashtag Ralph Lauren. I'll be like, man, this nigga out here playing.
Because that's what I'm wearing to church. I got a nice little... But, see...
this nigga out here playing.
If I draw the traffic to the page, they can see what's going on.
With what?
Like the vlog, the radio show.
I just told you trying to finesse the Most High.
No, I'm not finessing him.
You like a motherfucker passing out collection plate every after every A and B selection. You got
after every 4 songs.
Yeah. Hey, I said, and you know what? I said, man, this nigga.
And you turned me to an Amish dude.
Oh yeah, because you need some fucking facial. You need some fucking facial hair, man.
I can't grow done.
Like a grandma. Hey, that's how you in that coat. That coat you had on, man, you like somebody's dyke ass grandmother.
That's the coat you said. That you said like, dude, they had to put fashionistas to get his likes.
Huh?
Oh, that's the same.
Hey, look though, look. I seen that shit. Fuck that.
Somebody sent me that picture. That's how I didn't even know it was up there first. They was like, oh, you know, I see you change. I'm like, what the hell are they talking about?
You look like Arthur in that motherfucker. Like Arthur, the famous aardvark. Listen, Corey be on some other shit, man. He go out there with a motherfucking house coat on and a motherfucking.
It was an overcoat. That's what it's called, like a pea coat, long pea coat.
Man, I'm like, man, whoever, that nigga gonna solve the case. Whatever fucking
I had the 2 hats on.
Whatever I saw, but fuck that. Back to Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. Back to what's Saturday. We gonna go to one of these days. Cause we got, man, listen, I don't want to be too much over the place, so listen. He got his vlog coming out, Corey, GQ Fresh, Fashionably Late. Go to YouTube, subscribe, wait for videos. Tell them you're going to have giveaways.
We have giveaways for the ladies, for the men, showing you how to, where to shop at, how to use the coupons, how to find it, practice patience. Like, you don't have to spend a lot to look good. It ain't how much you spend, it's how you rock it. If you're ahead of the wave, you ain't got to ride the wave.
And that's his slogan. Goddamn, you gotta say that again.
If you're ahead of the wave, you ain't gotta ride the wave.
Anyway, I already listened to Corey. He, like I said, he the hashtag king. That's what you're gonna have to put on your hashtag.
Hashtag king.
He hashtags everything. Everything he see, like why?
If I got it on, I'm hashtagging it.
If he see it, that nigga hashtag Sirius Cloud, hashtag Stratus Cloud. Whatever he sees, he's hashtagging it.
Absolute triangle.
And so I just be looking now. The only fashion the only fucking hashtag that disturbs me is the fashionista. I'm like, that is the most homosexual thing a man can call himself. Like, if you click on fashionista, you see nothing but flamboyance, fairy faggots out there. And I'll be like, is this the crowd he attracted? And I'll see motherfuckers click like they good going. You know, they ain't really looked at it.
Yeah.
They subscribe to that particular hashtag. They tell you good going. And I look and shit, and he's sitting around in a dress. I'm like, man, Corey need to chill that out. But Corey like the motherfucker who you tell it's cold outside, and just because you told him it's cold, he walk out there asshole naked to be defiant. Just so you can say, Corey, why you go out there without no coat on?
I just wanted to make sure.
No, Corey want that attention. Corey wants somebody to say, I seen Corey with no coat on. But something else that happened that we're going to talk about, which is going to lead into what I'm talking about, is the big trades in the NBA.
Oh, man.
And none are bigger than the move that LeBron James made. LeBron James. Hey, listen.
Is he gonna get GM of the year for this?
I'm thinking so. Yeah. This is like, I want to be that influential. Like, this was part of like I don't like about his job. Like, you have no control over shit. Like I have no control over
he the only worker that tells the manager what he gonna do.
LeBron has incredible influence. And I don't even know if he asked for those particular players. And I know some of you people aren't NBA fans, but we got to talk about everything because we have NBA fans.
Yeah. Hold on, before we start. Happy Fat Tuesday to my people down in New Orleans celebrating Mardi Gras. You know, wish I was down there with y'all.
What's Mardi Gras?
It's a festival.
Celebrating what?
Celebrate the culture of New Orleans.
What's the culture?
So I'm not going there with you.
You don't know what it
I'm
is?
not. No, I don't.
See, these niggas.
I'm not about to go there with you.
Listen. These niggas don't know what the fuck they celebrate. We just do shit, nigga, because it's clockwork. We don't even question shit we do. That's how come I know you going to take the mark of the beast. When the Antichrist come with that mark of the beast, you going to take it. I guarantee you going to take it, man, because you ain't grounded spiritually.
So what is Mardi Gras?
Oh, it come from some
pagan shit.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing. But I mean, you know that it's gonna be a lot of this crowd. That's what you know. What I'm saying, go over there. Hey, everybody over there. You know it's fun as fuck. Hey, people don't know, man. Hell gonna be lit.
Hell gonna be lit. Remember Biggie had the song Suicide Thoughts?
Motherfuckers gonna be there.
If I die, fucking, I want to go to hell.
Yeah, I remember one time. Hey, he talking about that song Suicidal Thoughts.
Yeah, Suicide Thoughts.
I remember one time. Funny shit. I remember one time we were getting ready for church when I was little, younger.
You listen to that?
And I listening. I'm walking around the house. My mom in the kitchen. She was cooking or something. Well, I ain't gonna lie. My mom didn't cook on Sunday mornings. I don't know what the fuck she was doing in the kitchen.
Yeah.
She wasn't cooking, but I was walking. I was singing, and I got to that part. I said when I. And I'm like, you know, you zoned out.
Yeah.
I'm like, when I die, fuck, I don't want to go to hell. She said, when you die, you want to go to hell? Scared the shit out of me. I said, no, it's a song. I said, it's a song. Because I ain't like, damn, mama, why you hear that part? But like I be saying, man, like popularity, like all the cool motherfuckers going to be there. Like all the cool
all the trappers, all the rappers.
All the cool motherfuckers, the starter of Mardi Gras. All that shit. But dang, what the fuck? See, we got off subject and shit.
Let's get back to LeBron.
You shouting out your people.
Yeah, I just shout out my
shout
people.
Shout out to people down in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Listen, everything's a segue. I was watching this video because I'm addicted to gangster videos on YouTube. And I was watching one that was talking about, like, what's his nigga name? I wanted to give his channel a shout out. The best gangster video shit right now going on YouTube is probably Info Minds. If you want to check out some good gangster shit, go to Info Minds.
Over Al Prophet?
Talking about right now, you know Al Prophet kind of older.
Yeah.
So, and which Al Prophet got that fucking Frank Martin shit that's fucking incredible.
Frank Matthews.
I
told you
I had seen it before, but matter of fact, I hadn't seen that one. I seen it on American Gangsters.
Yeah.
But he has an incredible fucking story.
Yeah.
And back to Info Mind got the best shit. I'm watching gangster shit. And they was talking about New Orleans, and they was talking about how New Orleans had the highest crime rate.
Cutthroat boys.
About back right before Hurricane Katrina. They talked about how Hurricane Katrina cleaned that shit up.
Yeah.
Like, it fucked up. Can you imagine out here, nigga, you like, for a couple birds and shit, it start raining hard as fuck, you never get that money ever again.
Boy.
Hey, that's some crazy shit. But, damn, man, where the fuck was
LeBron? We on LeBron.
Man, I'm so good. I'm so happy, man, because that was going to wreck my brain. LeBron made some incredible trades. He got rid of his... I said when LeBron traded Dwayne Wade...
he traded his brother.
He traded Dwayne Wade and shit,
for
man.
nothing.
I said damn.
A conditional.
I said damn.
How do you protect a second round pick?
Really keeping it a buck, Dwayne Wade was ready to go. He was tired of that bench warming and shit. He said, I got rings. I should have never came here no way.
Then he went to Miami, had an incredible first game back. I'm like, where was this motherfucker at the first?
He had an incredible game?
Yeah. What did he do? Like 26.
He had 26 points.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But blocked the shot. Game went, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, damn.
He out there earlier today. He got a dunk.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean,
was smacking boards with Cleveland. Yeah, he kept saying Miami should retire.
He should retire this year because he have nothing to prove, nothing to offer.
Yeah,
and that's a daily combination. Still be out there playing basketball, but he got Rodney Hood, Jordan Clarkson, Larry
Hill.
Nance, George Hill. Every single player that they got
was an upgrade
in that trade. Fits what he's trying to do. Shout out to Asad. Asad just texted me, told me Dwayne Wade had 4 points in that first game back. Shout out to Asad. Thanks for that fact check, my nigga. Sorry you ain't here. But
thanks for listening.
It's the least you can do.
Least you could do.
And I said that.
No call, no show.
Oh man. But he got everybody there is compatible. Everybody's compatible to LeBron James. They fit his skill set.
Damn.
They got shooters, people who
play defense. Yeah,
defensive players. I think the biggest person that he got far as talent in that trade is Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah,
it's somebody who's young, explosive, gonna bring that spark off the bench. George Hill, he's steady. Larry Nance, people who not Laker fans, or his father.
His father, he was actually born in Akron. Larry Nance Jr. was
being born in Akron. His father actually played for the Cavs.
Yeah,
that's a fact that most people don't know. But Rodney Hood can be maybe the best overall player, but he's never healthy. He only played 2-3 games, and he get hurt for 2 or 3 games, and on and off thing. Yeah. But Larry Nance is going to be.
Didn't he have all the scoring records before LeBron came, or was it Larry Nance? He had a lot of scoring records.
He had a lot. Him and Mark Price. Yeah, but I think they made the biggest move at the trade deadline.
Yeah, but Lakers cleared a lot of cap space just in case
Shout
LeBron
out to the Lakers, and this is where I'm going with this conversation. Yeah. Me and Corey have a debate talking about. He said that LeBron and Lakers. I said that's not going to happen because for one, he don't want to go to the Lakers with a young squad.
Yeah, he don't.
No matter if it's LA or not. But he can't play with Lonzo Ball. Their skill sets do not match. And then you said that the Lakers should ship out Lonzo Ball in the event that did happen. And I disagree, saying that you do not trade a player that potentially is a 15-year all-star. That kind of caliber player, a young Jason Kidd. And you disputed that.
Yeah, you kept saying he showed flashes.
He did flashes. His first, have you seen his stats?
Yeah.
This season. What are his stats?
He had a triple-double once.
He's almost averaging a triple-double.
He also had a bunch of donut games also, too.
Yeah, what's a bunch of donut games?
Zeros.
Scoring. His game, that's why I said Jason Kidd. He's not a scorer. Jason Kidd.
But even Jason Kidd was still giving you 9.
The rookie Jason Kidd was not a scorer.
He was giving like 9 points a game.
He has zeros though. I'm not talking about over the course of the season. I'm talking about.
So you think Lonzo will be more of a leader? Will make his team better than LeBron would on that Lakers team.
You're not talking. What the Lakers are building for the future. Lakers not in a position to win a championship within the next couple of years.
Yeah, that's true.
You're gonna.
But I never said ship him out. Did I?
Yeah, you said that you would trade him if it was you said to have.
I would trade him for like another point guard. Some type of
ship him out. Yeah. Then Corey hit me with it. He hit me with the same thing that people always say. We don't get the best of them when they can't refute me. They say, "You think you know everything."
I didn't hit you with that.
On everything you said.
Show me the text. I have never said that.
Yeah, you did. And that's how people attack me when they ain't got shit.
That's high level bullshit in your turn.
Yeah. I wouldn't lie to you. You said that.
I never said you.
And that's how people do me, man. Once they say that, I know the argument's over. Cause he told me, "Hey, Corey be getting sensitive on Instagram." This nigga told me He told me I was name calling.
He was name calling. Then you gonna tell me, a spade is a spade.
Hey man, I've never heard a grown man say.
I said, damn,
you're calling me names.
I said, since I get the best of you, resort to name calling. Like,
listen, that's what he's saying. You're calling me names. That's how when I read that shit, I said, ain't this some shit? I done offended.
You won $5 on FanDuel. That's the boule. I don't even see where we was talking about the Lakers at in this.
But anyway, man, we ain't gonna drag them through that pit of misery. But anyway,
who you want to get to first?
Listen, I just want to apologize on air if I'm hurting you with these name calling. I had no idea that you were so sensitive. Your sensitivity. Then he told me I was in a. Corey be on Instagram stunting though.
Trolling.
He told me I was in a
I did tell you was in the coat, didn't I?
He told me I was in the cult. Shout out to the Israelites across the world.
To the cult.
The scattered tribes.
The new Black Panther that reads the Bible.
In particular, the tribe of Judah, who was scattered to the four corners of the earth. All of us ain't going back into the kingdom. That's clear.
All of us ain't.
We ain't. I mean, they say that's prophecy in the Bible. Don't everybody ain't going back to the kingdom.
Yeah.
I'll write you, though.
You'll write me.
I'll see your postcard because you going to burn with this motherfucker.
Damn.
Because you going to be like, I ain't going. They a caught. And I'm like, this is in the Bible. Like that's, but you know what I'm saying? Like people before me said it'd be like people who don't even read the Bible who would tell you that you were called for believing what's in the Bible. And I said, hey.
Speaking of that, we had a conversation. Remember you said probably like 3 shows back. You said if I would have asked you anything about the Bible last year, you thought you would have known everything. Mm-hmm. But like this year, you only know maybe 15%. Like what is the like last year when you read the Bible? And you read it, like you said, literally, and you thought it meant this. When you found your new, I don't even know what to call it, so I ain't gonna say no, nothing that's gonna offend you. So when you became,
I'm not sensitive, so
I know
you can say
so
to offend me.
Once you became an Israelite and they came into your life, and now you read the Bible again, like how does it mean something different now? Like, remember we had a discussion about interpretation, like you know how does it meant this last year, but now that you with these group of people, I mean, like that's almost like up to interpretation. Like, how did that change?
The thing is, you don't become an Israelite. Like that's like saying you become.
No, I'm not saying you became.
It's a nationality. Being an Israelite is not something. It's a nationality. That's what you were called in the Bible, the Israelite. But the thing is, the difference is when I was reading it last year, I was reading it from a Gentile mind state. To where I felt like where it was pushed to us like we was outsiders. Okay. Where I had never like thoroughly looked at the history of the book or the lineage of the people in the book. So I didn't know that I read it thinking that I was grafted in. Which you grafted in mean that you brought into the salvation, brought into the kingdom as a what they call it, a stranger. But
like you adopted to this family.
But the Bible is strictly about us. And when you read it from that perspective and you read it that the laws weren't given to the world. The 10 Commandments, the laws in the Bible was not given to the whole world. It was only given to Israelites. So when it says don't eat pork, don't eat shellfish, crab, lobsters.
And I made gumbo yesterday.
And I said, but you don't care. Like you don't care about the law. Like you don't care about the Most High.
I don't care about the law.
You don't care about the Most High law, do you?
Yeah.
You care. Like,
but it's almost said like in the Hebrew, it's like
what capacity do you
it said you should be a vegan. Like you should eat nothing.
You should be a vegan.
It don't.
What you saying in the Hebrew Israelite?
Like
I'm talking about the Bible.
Okay.
When I talk to you, I'm not talking about what a nigga said. I'm talking about what the Bible says.
So you shouldn't eat no seafood or just shellfish.
Anything that's like roachy. Like those are like roaches. Those are crustaceans are like the roach of the sea. Those are like they scavenge. They use the clean catfish. Anything that don't have scales, you're not supposed to eat it. But if you
can't eat catfish.
If you don't, if you can, but the Most High said don't. But you know.
So what fish were they eating back in the day? Like
fish
perch,
with scales?
Fish with scales, like perch and shit like that. Okay,
whiting,
bass.
Like that.
Yeah.
But
salmon.
The thing, it comes down to like if you care. Like if you don't care though, like if you don't care, you would find a reason to say things like, "Oh, that don't mean." Well, the Sabbath could be anything. Like you would say things like that.
I ain't never said that to you, but I understand.
Yeah, like if you don't care though, man, if it's a spiritual.
That's
thing.
almost like shitting on somebody else's religion, for like lack of better terms. Like, oh man, you damn Jews are just money hungry, or like some shit like that. Like I would never say that to nobody. I know
if somebody
you
money hungry, I tell them you money hungry. Like I said, I call a spade a spade. I'm not here to spare niggas' feelings. Like, I give a fuck about somebody's feelings if it's opposed to the truth. I don't give a fuck about my feelings if it's opposed to the truth. Mm-hmm. Like I always say, man, it's in the Bible, man, that if wasn't nobody looking, I erase that shit. Yeah. Like, hey, this is what it's. But that ain't how I go, man. And if you truly care, or if you just in it for the look, the hashtag Sunday service, if that's what it's about to you and shit, man, then that's just what it's gonna be. Like, that's how come, like, a lot of people be saying they saved, but I don't know how are you saved? Like, what happened? What did you get saved from? You know what I'm saying? How are you saved, but you don't respect the commandments? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to believe, but, like, I understand it because it's like how we was raised. Like, I understand it from that standpoint, but once you faced with the truth and you just don't acknowledge it and stuff, man, it's tough for me to, like, understand it then. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, if somebody be like, well, the Bible say don't do this, you like when we was here doing the Battle of the Sexes show, that chick said that was in the old days.
She did say that.
That was in the old days. And I'm like, man, niggas really trying to escape this truth. Like, it's like they call it willful ignorance. But I don't know, man. Now we having a conversation here, man. Don't get the name call me on Instagram in the middle of the week and shit, telling me that I'm in a car or something like that, man. But
because you turned me to Amish looking
that shit
dude.
Was funny. You like Greg Popovich.
I told you it was funny as hell. I was like, then I turned around and said, "What app did you use?" I'll start using that.
Shout out to Maurice. Maurice says you like Morgan Freeman.
He a hater. But shout out to Maurice.
He like Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, nigga's a hater.
Then, did you see the comment the nigga put on there?
Pull your pants up,
talking about Morgan Freeman on
me. Yeah,
that shit's hilarious. Yeah. But look, I want to get back to the vlog.
Yeah,
talk about something like they don't understand, man. We about to take over.
Yeah.
He got the vlog, like we said.
We gave you a chance. Now, when it pops off, we overcharge it for what niggas did to the Coke Crush.
So that's the move right there. You got the vlog. When the next video coming out?
I was gonna drop it tonight, but I'm gonna drop it tomorrow. And there might be a special giveaway at the end of the video. I have to watch the video all the way through. So I was thinking about, not to give it all away, but put a code word at the end of it and like upload the picture and have you upload on yours. Like the first person, whoever watched it all the way through, go to the Instagram page, like the pic, and say what the code word was at the end of the video. And then we might have, if it's the ladies giveaway, I'm thinking a gift card to like Victoria's Secret or something like that, to drive some traffic to. Or if it's the male giveaway, if we do it, maybe like a shirt, something out of Macy's, or a gift card to Macy's, $25 gift card. You can find you something good for $25 in Macy's. So don't let the price like, oh, you only giving out $25. Like, just follow the channel. I'll show you what you could do with $25 in the mall.
And that's what's up. He be having some good ass deals, man. Would you have bought that outfit you had on cost what, $28?
Which one?
You said the one where you stand all close to the camera, motherfucker could see the outfit.
All together it was $8 for the whole jogging suit and like $15 for the shoes. So like,
how you get some $15 shoes?
Well, they was on sale for $30, and I had a $15 off coupon.
Okay.
And then I had
would you be like waiting for the Sunday newspaper to come to get coupons?
I'm on everybody's mailing list.
Okay.
I'm on everybody's mailing list. So like if you then like if you buy a second shoe, you get that one half off. So then I used the coupon on that, and boom.
See, then you can give them tips on like what mailing list to get on and all that stuff.
That's what I said. Just come to the vlog. First, you need to subscribe to the Conceited Knowbody, and you need to subscribe to Corey GQ Fresh Fashionably Late. All the dope information on YouTube is there.
And look, man, aside from that, we had a fucking tragedy last week.
Every Tuesday, come listen to the show. Don't forget that.
Fuck that. Music icon.
Oh, man, Quincy Jones.
One of the greatest fucking music producers in the history of the world.
Man.
Quincy Jones has lost his goddamn mom.
He might be first stages of like dementia, Alzheimer's. Nah, cause you remember this shit too. He might have been drunk.
Corey just made up a couple fucking neurological diseases.
Did not.
Dementia and Alzheimer's.
So, or just drunk.
I hate when motherfuckers call Alzheimer's old timers.
Old timers,
And,
yeah.
and like, they think it's like...
Yeah, you can be any age.
Yeah, they're like, old timers.
Yeah.
But Quincy Jones did an interview with the magazine called Vulture, which I've never heard of.
It's a music magazine.
I've never heard of the magazine Vulture. And it just goes to show how old I'm getting because I don't be knowing shit. Like, all the shit that's cool today... Like, when I be seeing on Instagram and they be like, you go to the Explore page and it be people, it'd be a person I've never heard of or saw in my life. And they got like millions of likes. Yeah. They got blue fucking icon next to their name. I'm like, everybody famous. I don't know shit no more.
Yeah,
like,
Vulture been around for a while. No.
How old is Vulture? Is it? I don't remember that shit, man.
They mainly used to cover rock and pop group. They never.
But shit, I knew what Rolling Stones was.
Yeah, but they weren't as popular.
Okay. Anyway, he did an interview where he put a lot of people on blast. The majority of those people, if not all, were deceased. Nobody was there to defend themselves.
Nobody was safe.
Start off with Michael Jackson. The question was posed to him, you work with Michael Jackson more than anyone he was related to. What's something people don't understand about him?
He stole music.
This fucktard said, I hate to get into this publicly, but Michael stole a lot of stuff. He stole a lot of songs. Donna Summer, State of Independence, and Billie Jean, The Notes Don't Lie, man. He was as Machiavellian as they come. If people not familiar with Machiavellian, he was a fucking strategist who
faked his death.
Who excelled in he faked his death, but he excelled in being deceitful.
Yes, he did.
And then they asked him how so. He said he's greedy, man. Don't stop till you get enough. Greg Philhannes, I know I'm pronouncing the name wrote the C section.
Phyllis Hyman.
Nah, Michael should have given him at least 10% of the song. Wouldn't do it. Then he asked him, what about outside of music? What's misunderstood about Michael? He said, I used to kill him about his plastic surgery, man. He'd always justify saying that he had some kind of disease or some bullshit.
He said that in an interview. So.
And he said that it came from his father telling him that he was ugly.
Yeah.
And then he got to talk about this motherfucker being a dope head, talking about the pills and shit. And that's just fucking disrespectful as fuck. Like, we know Michael Jackson was strange. We don't deny it, but for you to be somebody who was a personal, I would thought a friend,
a confidant, friend, he was. They was.
You don't expect for you to just slam him like that in the media, like what?
Especially when he ain't here to defend himself.
Yeah, and
But what about the story where the other dead dude tried to run him over in the limo? Did you get to that part yet? Have you read the interview? No,
I just heard bits and pieces.
So he had a story about him and Michael went to a James Brown concert.
Yeah.
And so James invited Michael on stage. He said he did a little bit. He didn't want to take the shine away from James Brown. It was his show. And they said they seen Prince over there. So then James Brown called Prince up. He said Prince started doing all this little foolish shit, splits, everything. Fell off the stage. And
Shout out to the GOAT.
Yeah, he said, I leaned over to Mike and said, look at that motherfucker making a fool of himself. He said, so after the show, they laughed at Prince. They didn't get in a fight. So Prince gets in a limo and try to run Michael over. Like he said, they both dead. Nobody's here to dispute the story. Like, I thought it was funny. I said, damn, could you imagine Michael and Prince? Like, I just see Dave Chappelle. Like, once he told that story, I said, man, Michael and Prince after a concert about to.
Yeah. That's some crazy shit, man. And like you said, there's two people who ain't here to defend.
Two people that are not here to defend.
I can tell a hell of a story. I ought to say something about a nigga hit this nigga in the head with a microphone. Yeah. But he went on in his interview and
another dead nigga he attacked.
Man, listen, now this one, these are two that hurt me to fucking even mention.
These other two are dead too. Yeah, he attacked all dead people.
Hold on, I know. This the part that I ain't fucking like, and he said that somehow they brought up Marlon Brando, and he said Marlon Brando was charming, and basically he'd fuck anything, including a mailbox. And he said that he fucked
everybody.
He said he fucked Richard Pryor,
Al Green.
He said Al Green.
Yeah, he did.
He said Al Green. He said Richard Pryor,
Marvin Gaye.
Richard Pryor, Marvin Gaye, and somebody else.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor fucking widow got on there and said James Baldwin. Everybody knows James Baldwin, great writer, flaming faggot.
She said it was good drugs back in the days. Everybody was fucking everybody.
First off, he said They asked him how did he know that he fucked them all. He said, "Come on, man, he did not give a fuck." And that was his
answer.
Now, Richard Pryor done said that he got high on some dope and did some gay shit. He said that out of his mouth.
Yeah.
His daughter, Marlon Brando's son disputed this as a fact, and as did Rain Pryor, Richard Pryor's daughter.
Uh-huh.
She said, which y'all thought that his ex-wife was still trying to stay relevant for the memoir she just mentioned that she is publishing.
Yeah.
I'm shitty about the Marvin Gaye.
Man.
Now, goddamn it, now I don't like that shit. Now, listen, I always say, if you accuse somebody of these three things, rape, homosexuality, and child molestation, you have to have irrefutable proof. You have to when you tell me this shit, you have to be absolutely 100%, truthful with it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you should put those on people, especially people who are not here to defend themselves. And when I think about Marlon Brando and Richard Pryor, I tried to draw a correlation. And they was in the movie Toys together.
They was.
The toy. Marlon Brando was old, fat, and white. Now, I like to think that Richard Pryor, if he was a punk, that he had good taste. And he go for a younger, more strapping lad. So I'm like, I don't understand Quincy Jones' fucking angle in this interview, which he said much more. If you want to hear this
and the 22
or
girlfriends,
read this sick shit, you can go check this shit out. But and it's rumored that Quincy Jones is a faggot, that he tried to have sex with Tupac.
They say he was fucking a lot of people, a lot of boys.
I don't understand that shit, man. I'm disappointed in Quincy Jones. And he said he used to fuck Donald Trump's daughter, too.
Yeah, Ivanka.
He said he met her when he was 75. He used to give her that shriveled up thing.
Oh, man.
I don't understand that. Like, why are you becoming so chatty?
And you say I'll be thirsty. This nigga.
That's you trending towards this. You gonna be fucking Quincy Jones, 85, fashionably late snitching.
Boy,
you gonna be talking about Lil Wayne sucked off Drake. I'm like, damn, Corey telling everything. But that's some sick shit that's going on in the media, man. I don't give him no credit. Like I don't believe shit he said.
I ain't believe none of it.
It's partially because I don't want to believe it. I must be honest.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna lie on Marvin Gaye though.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard no punk shit about Marvin Gaye.
This is the first time I ever heard
these
like
niggas
some
are
shit.
not here to defend themselves. He should be ashamed of himself.
Everybody he attacked is dead.
Sick fucker.
Everybody attacked is dead.
I might smack Kadada.
Yeah.
I might smack Kadada.
Yeah.
Go ahead though.
But if you hear it in Nap, come on the show. And we need to talk to you about your pops and shit. We need to sit you down, talk to you about your pops before you get the shit.
Speaking of Kadada, man, who used to date Tupac when that was his girlfriend / fiance when he
got shot up,
when he was assassinated.
He was assassinated.
Yeah, that's a hit. That's assassination. When somebody put out a hit, that's what it's called, assassination.
Yep.
What man, did you get a chance to see that interview with the bitch who said he raped her?
Nah, you told me about it. Like she was on a press tour. She did Vlad. She did something else. Like
Vlad is the
I don't like
best
Vlad.
Platform. I don't like Vlad either. But I must admit he has great interviews.
Yeah, he got great interviews.
He gave what's her fucking name?
I don't know.
I forgot her name
Bonquisha.
Listen, if y'all get a chance, y'all should go to Vlad TV on YouTube and check out the interview. They have the lady on there.
After you
Ayanna. Her name is Ayanna. The lady who said Tupac raped her, which he was never convicted of rape.
All the dead people was getting attacked.
It's sad, man. Like, I initially didn't even want to watch the interview. Like, he had it down in clips. And I didn't watch the first part because I didn't want her name, Ayanna Jackson. But I didn't want to see that shit because he wasn't here to defend himself, and I didn't want to be like, damn, maybe this bitch telling the truth.
Yeah.
I was so fucking glad that I watched it. Because I've never seen a bitch who had 20 plus years to get a lie straight fuck up a lie so many times. It's so fucking, it's brutal, and the bitch looked like a fucking, like a black
so she on the Me Too movie.
Weaving,
just a Me Too movie.
Like, I mean, it's 20 plus years, man. Like, I don't understand.
She should have had that story down pat.
She should have had that shit down pat.
Like, that nigga walked in the room, punched me, said, "Hey, what's that over there?"
Damn, if you get a chance, I'll tell you, just because now you got the whole thing up. It's a cool interview.
How long was the interview?
An hour and 9 minutes.
Damn.
But it flows.
It do. Okay.
It flows. Like, if you just ain't doing nothing, you just want to hear lying bitch, it's something to listen to.
Okay. But
his legacy is intact, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
And when you hear this shit, man, I'm sure you feel the same way. But on from that, bitch. Yeah. What articles you had for us, man?
Hey, I got the former baseball player
this is a tragedy on so many levels.
Man, former Major League Baseball player Esteban, whatever his last name is, Loaiza, has been arrested. Got caught with 20 bricks of raw in the car. Then they found he had a total of 44 pounds. So they went to his house. He had 20 bricks of heroin at the crib. They said street value worth $500,000. So this man pitched in the major leagues for 14 seasons. Runner up to the Cy Young in 2003 with the White Sox. I don't know if they won the World Series. That's the year they won the World Series now. But he made over $44 million in 14 years. And became the plug.
How much?
$44 million.
And where was he from?
He was from they say where he from. Where is he from? Arrested trafficking, boom, boom, boom. I don't know, but he is. It don't say where he's from, but he's from Mexico, some part of Mexico. He used to be married to the singer Jenny Riviera, who died in a plane crash in 2012. It was probably loaded with bricks of cocaine, and it was too heavy. But yeah, he got caught with 44 pounds total of dope. Now here's why I don't.
44 pounds.
Yeah, street. Now here's why I don't like. So say that was like Nicky Barnes or something. They get caught with all that dope. They bail set $1 million cash.
Right.
This man get caught with pure raw heroin and cocaine. $200,000 bond. Obviously, he got the money.
Where he get caught at?
In California, in San Diego.
Damn.
Yeah, they said they seen the truck was fit the description that was a known drug trafficker, and so they pulled the truck over, and then they found a secret compartment. Then they got a search warrant. And they found the secret compartment, searched his house and car. They found out the dope. He was the plug. But you know who was ready to pounce on this?
Who?
Trump.
I said, "Can't you motherfuckers out?"
Oh man, yes. Yeah. Oh man, gotta get that wall up. You know,
he was ready.
Ready. Oh man, he couldn't wait to tweet about it. Oh man, but yeah.
So how much they say the street value of that dope?
$500,000.
$500,000 worth of dope.
And you done made $44 million.
That's probably just like in bulk. Like
that's if he wholesaled it. He cut that. You get $70,000 off one key. So I heard.
$70,000 off a key.
If you step on it, if you break it all the way down, if you ain't personally using or nothing, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no like let me give you 9 for this 10 piece and 9. Like if you
how many bricks was it individually?
44 total.
44 total.
24 cocaine, 20 heroin.
If you walk outside right now,
I'm picking it up,
and you look in your car, and you see 44 bricks in the back seat. Now you know.
Like in my car now, like if I left out of here,
and the police ain't put it in there. What would you do with it?
It's definitely gonna be out of the car.
And this is all fucking hypothetical feds. So don't be trying.
Yeah, we don't sell drugs. Yeah, we just say no to drugs.
I wouldn't know what the fuck to do with 40 keys, man. I'll try to get this shit off so fucking fast.
Yeah, I'm talking
about nigga. They be like, look, man, I got 15,000 over here.
You see, all of it for 15,000.
Nigga nervous.
You nervous?
Oh, scared as fuck. I'm not about to be sitting with this shit.
I got the lowest prices in town right now. I'm having a 1 day sale.
40 bricks, nigga.
22 a key.
They paying 35 me on YouTube. Like, yeah, he had it so good, man. He sold keys for $1,000.
How you gonna be on the next hour profit?
He sold keys for $1,000.
Yeah, pure keys. You can step all over it, turn one key into 2 keys.
Hell yeah, like, man, they was sniffing and dying.
Yeah.
But listen, from one tragedy to another.
Yeah, you got this story.
South London man gives woman kidney and then proposes. Woman turns down marriage proposal.
Give me my kidney back, bitch.
A man and woman in South London have started a conversation on the interwebs about love, friendship, and gray areas that can sometimes separate the two. Simon Louise and Mary Emmanuel first met in the mid-90s in a club in London. Louise was immediately taken with Emmanuel, while Emmanuel found Louise, who was 8 years her senior, to be handsome. The two flirted all night, shared a kiss, but nothing happened.
He fucked.
I wish I'd have read this fucking article in detail, but let me see. I'm gonna skip through this shit because it's very long. She was a social worker. Da, da, da.
Her son
Then in
found her on the
September
floor.
and May of 2014, Manuel collapsed at home. Her 21-year-old son discovered her on the floor choking on her own vomit. Gross bitch. She was rushed to the hospital where she learned she had end-stage kidney disease. Her only savior would be a transplant, but with her rare B-negative blood, chances were slim. She couldn't believe she'd been given a death sentence. Stop. Right now. Pause. Put ourselves in a situation. You go to the doctor for, you older than me, for your routine prostate checkup.
I guess about 1 year. You older than me.
Hey, nigga, they gonna probe you before me. Well, by the way, I'm not ever getting my prostate checked if they have to go on my ass. I feel like a nigga's raping me. If you have to, with modern medicine, if you can't fucking look at my eyeball with a fucking light and tell me I got prostate cancer, I don't want to know. Shit. Damn. With modern technology, you should be able to if you can take a hair sample and tell me how much weed I done smoke, you should be able to look me in my eye and tell me what stage of prostate cancer I'm dealing with.
One of the Stallionaires died from prostate cancer.
If you had a doctor told you got 6 weeks to live, because it'd be some of the crazy. You'd be like a normal day, you running, playing around, bullshit, and then you get a cough that don't go 2 days. You go to the doctor, and oh shit, you got stage 80 fucking cough cancer. You got 6 weeks to live. What the fuck would you do?
I'm going to live. Like, I'm about to live. Like,
in 6 weeks, what your sick ass gonna do?
I don't know. All kind of shit I always wanted to do. Or shit I was scared. I'd probably ride a roller coaster. That'd be first thing.
You rode a roller coaster?
I'm scared of them.
You probably die on that motherfucker.
I know.
Poetic justice.
Heart done blew up. But like I'm going to live. I had a friend, like one of my real good friends. He was in a tournament and he dunked on somebody and his back was hurt real bad. So he set out the rest of the game. He was like, I just see y'all next week again. They was up by like 25. Then like that Wednesday, he was still in so much pain he couldn't walk. Went to the doctor. He had a tumor the size of his whole left side of his upper body, and he was already at stage 4 cancer.
Damn.
Already spread to his brain. Like, he never went to the doctor or nothing. Like I said, he was just playing in the basketball game. The doctors gave him 6 months to live. He died in 30 days.
A lot of that shit come from Will.
Yeah.
Like the Will.
Like, yeah, he tells the when I went to go visit him in the hospital, like, you could just tell he already dwindled. They like 50 Cent in that movie.
Yeah. Things fall apart.
Yeah.
And that's fucked up.
Yeah. And it's just like, man, to see him, somebody that could touch the top of the backboard, and like, it's like, damn, this ain't even the same person. But yeah, if you told me I had 6 weeks to live, like, I'm just gonna go live. If my will ain't broken,
I'm gonna go to fuck to sleep. After being discharged in January 2015, Simon visited her, which was his mother, every day. Blah, blah, blah. While in Spain, she learned there was a match, but by the time she got back to London, the kidney had already been taken.
Damn.
It was then Lewis suggested he get tested. Lewis suggested he get tested to see if he shared the same blood type. That's the ultimate horny shit.
Yeah. He doing anything to get this pussy.
You know how horny you gotta be to not have ever fucked a bitch? How bad you have to want to fuck her?
From the 90s, so they like 10 years in at this time.
He offered to buy her a house, a car, a poodle.
He giving his body,
his fucking kidney. Yeah. That's horny. Because he don't know enough to be in love. That's high level horny. According to the Mirror, after they learned he was a good fit, they underwent months of assessment before the successful surgery. The two, who now lived in Lewis, East London flat, nursed one another back to health. Shortly after it was then, Lewis asked Emmanuel to marry him.
And she said no.
She said no. I let him down gently by saying I have to think about it. I think I'd worry if we got married, it would be some way damage our special friendship. Bitch, listen, I've given you a kidney. You owe me everything inside.
Body blow. What that game? Body blow.
You owe me every single thing inside of your panties. Damn. Despite her note, Simon says he doesn't regret a thing. I didn't think twice about it. There's no question about doing something like that for someone you love.
When I hear that, that's the equivalent of the Maury show when you find out you ain't the father. Like, I'm still gonna take care of that kid. Like, that's the right thing to say. Because he's in interview right now. That's not like if that was off air, like no cameras around. That's a whole different answer. Now this bitch gotta get my kidneys back.
I don't believe him. I know as soon as the bitch said no, and he said, "You serious?" and she said, "Yeah, I'm serious." And he said, "No, are you serious?" She said, "Yeah, I'm serious."
He cussed her out.
No, he didn't.
He punched her.
For one, he not aggressive. I can just tell from this shit. What he did,
he been friend zoned a lot.
He got on Google. And he typed in how to cut a kidney out of a bitch. He got on Google and he was Googling how to cut this bitch kidney. He was trying to figure out which drug he could
sedate her with.
What's that shit called? Anesthetic.
Uh-huh.
What kind of shit can I make at home from some fucking bleached cauliflower juice and some fucking ceiling fan dust? Damn. What kind of anesthetic can I make out of some household goods? And
that's a lot.
You can probably find that shit on the internet.
Yeah,
but he probably figured out some way. I know
he hurt.
He hurt. I know when you hurt like that, you say some silly shit in your head like, I should get that fingernail foul and cut my fucking kidney.
Yeah, give my shit back.
How dare you, bitch? I should punch you with my kidney.
He should have asked to marry her first.
No, that's a good idea.
Yeah, and if she say no, and then you wave that paper in her face. Hey, you got about 7 days of life left, ain't you?
I walked away with a nigga with 2 kidneys.
Yeah.
This is how you walk like when you have 2 kidneys.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. And now what if...
Damn, now what if the kidney he got left go
How
back?
How good of a friend... Because I wouldn't even give you a kidney.
I'm not giving nobody a kidney.
It's people...
Corey can get it. Yeah.
Goodness. Like how...
That list is short, though. It's not like it's a lot of people you...
Yeah, I'm not benevolent with my kidneys.
Yeah. You don't want my kidneys as bad anyway. I done had surgeries on them, so shit.
You had surgery on your kidneys?
I had 4 kidney surgeries.
For what? You old unhealthy motherfucker?
I mean, I was producing a lot of kidney stones, and they couldn't figure out, like, they wasn't passing, so they were just, like, sitting there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So what did, like, was it...
The first 2 times they did, like, a sonic wave or whatever, but the last 2 times they had to go in with a laser.
So you could, as it taken care of now?
Yeah.
Why did they say it was fucking up?
It was proper diet or whatever. Because I think I went like a whole year at one time without drinking water.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Why, you just don't like water?
I used to love water, and I was like, I just drink nothing but water. That's when I first produced a kidney stone. I just thought, everybody said if you drink enough water, you want to produce a kidney stone. And I produced one, so I was like, man, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know, but...
So you drink a lot of water now?
Yeah, I drink a lot of water.
That's what's up,
water,
man.
Juice.
If not, Louis got an extra kidney.
Yeah, I know. He giving them out. Yeah, he don't care. But damn, like he was.
That's like, man. That's
like what would you do?
Like we was talking about getting rejected and shit. Like
that's ultimate rejection.
That's like I told you about when I got rejected. But damn, I'm glad I ain't that nigga.
Yeah, I'd have been curved before. I'd have been rejected. Like I ain't ever gave somebody. That's part of me. And then,
that's like, what would you rather give a bitch? $8 million ring or your kidney, and she say no?
A kid, and she take it away, and I fight for it.
You said the kid.
Give her the kid,
like the child.
Yeah, like I get her pregnant, and I fight for it. That's the only thing I would want to give a chick. Like I ain't giving no $8 million ring.
Nah, man, you fucking see, you got emotional and shit. Went off subject. I'm saying that was the hypothetical situation.
So ring or the kidney.
Or the kidney. Matter of fact,
take this jury.
Yeah.
Like, am I still financially cool? Like, after I give up this $8 million ring?
Because it's equivalent to your love. You give her all you got.
So I never loved nobody like that.
That's why it's a hypothetical.
She could take the ring. I got to keep my body parts. I got to keep my body parts.
What you doing for Valentine's?
Nothing.
Since you talking love.
What you doing for Valentine's?
You know I'm celebrating.
I know. That's why I asked to pay a holiday. I'm telling you what I'm doing. Tomorrow I'm going to wake my baby up. Get her dressed for school, drop her off at school, go do what I gotta do during the day, and pick her up.
They gonna have my daughter in school fucked up tomorrow, man. The teacher hit me up.
They passing out the little cards.
The teacher hit me up, asked me because she participated.
You already told her no.
Then I looked, they got this little app and shit where it talk about like school activities, and I seen like this. Somebody asked for this a list of the kids' name. I looked. And I ain't see Destiny name on there, so I kept looking. I said, this for the Valentine's, for them to get the cards and shit.
Uh-huh.
I said, man, these bitches gonna be passing around candy past my daughter.
Every time. Man.
She young, though. She don't know she's set apart.
Yeah.
She don't know she's supposed to be set apart from the heathens.
For the heathens in their class.
Yeah. It'll all pay off later.
Yeah, I mean, Valentine's Day ain't never been no special.
So I want to take off work, man. I want to take off work and keep her out of school, man. I ain't bullshit. I really want to do that shit. That's what I be want to do on them weak ass holidays. But I don't know, like shout out to Lil Duval. He said Valentine for single bitches, and he said for kids and single bitches. Ain't nobody who no real relationship give a fuck about no Valentines.
Yeah,
I hate superficial. Superficial shit ruin relationships.
They got Swedish Day like next month.
When I say superficial things, like I've heard women complain about the cost of a fucking wedding ring.
Yeah, I had heard.
And that is some sick, diabolical shit.
That was on social media like a couple months ago.
I saw that.
The $25 ring from K that they do every year.
Bitch, you come from a long line of bitches who never been married. So how you get this uppity feel?
Matter of fact, you ain't even got your daddy's last name. Where you get this entitlement from?
But I don't know, man. That's it's crazy. We about to wrap this up, man. I told you, man, we gonna be lying.
Yeah,
I said it's gonna be a fantastic episode. I gotta fucking get in contact with Spreaker, see what's wrong with this interface, see why it's always messing up. Be looking for the vlog. It's already out. First episode dropping when?
I'm gonna drop it tomorrow.
Dropping it tomorrow.
Watch the video all the way through. Maybe a code word for a giveaway.
Fashionista. I'll tell you off top. That's fashionista.
Fashionista. Yeah. Go to the Conceited Knowbody on Instagram and put the code word in on any page.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out from there.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And tell them again what's the page?
Corey GQ Fresh, fashionably late. It ain't about how much you spend, it's how you rock it. If you're ahead of the wave, you ain't gotta ride the wave.
And listen, I troll Corey a lot. In my head, I just called him the hetero homo.
The hetero homo. The affordable fashion guru.
Listen, I troll him a lot, man, but he do be getting some deals. Like when he said there and said he had that outfit on for $28, I said that's the most comfortably spent $28 I've ever seen in my life. So listen, if you do want those deals, make sure you do tune in and figure it out. It's for guys and for ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
Both of y'all can benefit from this findings or whatever.
Yeah. And if you got kids, show you how to get the kids deals. Like it's for the family. It's for the working man. Like this ain't for the stars. Like I will review high end.
But you know some deadbeat shit I felt.
What?
And I know I'm far from a deadbeat. I didn't know what size shoes my daughter wore. Yeah. I bought her some shoes. I didn't know what size. And I said, this is a deadbeat question, but what size shoes does she wear?
I did that.
That's fucked up.
The other day, shit, Corey feet grew overnight. Not the other day, but a couple months ago. Like I went in, it's like, let me get this size. And so I'm trying to force them on her feet, and everybody in the shoe store looking at me like I'm crazy. I was like, well, damn, what size do you wear?
Big feet too.
Shit, my daughter do too.
I'm gonna kick somebody's ass, man, because they were calling her big feet and shit. I'm sensitive when it comes to my baby, man. I'm gonna break somebody's fucking neck. Yeah. I already feel it, man. But she beautiful. But yeah, shout out to everybody who listen week in, week out. Shout out to Sai. He wasn't here. Hopefully he be here next week to add his flavor to the show. Thanks to everybody who listened, to new fans and the old fans. And we hope that y'all enjoyed it and y'all help us continue to grow. I wish Suge was here. Shout out to Suge, man. I don't be talking about you, but I miss the fuck out you. Cool. Shout out to Israel again. I'm about to start my other fucking cast.
Yeah.
My hidden
ones.
I'm thinking about.
Is that a Instagram page now?
No, I ain't got
That's
shit
the
for
hidden
it.
ones.
Yeah, I ain't got shit for it. Like I don't even know. Like I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm gonna do it. Like I've been wanting to already have done a show, but I ain't been feeling it, and I don't want to get no half-ass shit. I want to be thorough in everything I do concerning that. But like I said, thanks to everybody tuning in. Got anything you want to say?
Man, just like tell a friend. Hit the vlog up. Keep coming back every Tuesday, have a listening party, but y'all still need to log in. We want to get these numbers up. And like, if we ever ask you to come on an interview and you didn't come, once we blow up, don't worry about coming in either.
Yeah, who are you? And we gotta start getting our guest game back up. We gotta start bringing people back in, especially when I get this interface.
Matter of fact, go to the Conceited Knowbody Instagram page, and who would you want to see, interview, or hear? Like, can't just be
don't say no goofy shit. Like
don't say no goofy shit. Like somebody that this is gonna be a free interview. Just let you know, get that out there. Or go to my page, Corey GQ Fresh. Like I'm gonna put up a post and see who y'all want locally. Y'all want us to interview or whatever, and we'll do the interview there. You know what I'm saying? Just give somebody some real ideas. Not, you know what I'm saying? Not no starters coming to town for no concert. Like, that shit's not going to be realistic.
Applause don't qualify as a star.
Yeah, he will be here Friday.
Yeah.
Man.
He gonna be on there talking all sassy and shit.
Oh, man.
He be talking so sassy on them videos, and bitches like that shit.
I mean, they love it.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm glad I ain't out here looking for no woman, because you gotta be a faggot to get a woman today. You gotta be real docile and shit. and she gotta be running over you, punching your stomach and shit, talking about vote for Hillary.
Man.
All sorts of shit. But I'm gonna check y'all out, though. See y'all next Tuesday.
Peace.